Thanks for checking out the group's pastor position at First Free Church. My name's John. I'm the Executive Pastor of Discipleship here. The group's pastor position is part of our discipleship channel, which includes outreach and care ministries. In many churches, when you think of groups, you think of home small groups. That's just one part of our group's ministry. The group's ministry at First Free consists of home small groups, Sunday morning adult communities, men's groups, women's groups, care groups, and interest or affinity groups. In the past, these different groups have stood alone as independent ministries, but we've worked hard to unify them under the umbrella of discipleship with shared goals and leadership structure. It's exciting to see the synergy as these various groups row together in the same direction to grow men and women as followers of Jesus Christ. The way we maintain accountability, support, and unity is to identify 4 specific areas for every one of our groups. Regardless of what kind of group it is, we want to see special attention given to growth. We want every group growing in their faith by studying God's Word, applying its principles to everyday life. And care, we want every group to be extending compassion and help to the broken and troubled areas of one another's lives. And community, we want every group to be building deep relationships of trust and friendship. And service, we want each group to be reaching outside of itself, both individually and as a group, to meet the needs of people in the community. Some groups might be more heavy in study or service, but in order to be a healthy group, we expect to see progress in each one of these areas. A Sunday morning class, for example, might focus on studying God's Word, but they need also to hit the other areas as well. Our support group for people who struggle with depression and mood disorders is mostly about care, but they're also involved in growth, community, and service. Altogether, we have around 80 groups in this system. One of the first tasks of the group's pastor will be to build a coaching structure that will bring alignment, support, training, and accountability to all of these groups' leaders. Training and leadership development are an important part of our discipleship ministry. It will be integral in the group pastor role. We have built a leadership pipeline that provides a consistent pathway for equipping people in ministry roles. And a big part of my vision for disciple making at First Free involves integrating outreach and mission into the lives of every believer. It's my hope that that light will go off in every person's mind, that God can and will use him or her to make a difference for Christ across the street and around the world. In order for that to happen, we need to mobilize and train a lot of men and women to serve one another and model what it looks like to live on mission. I believe, along with the other pastoral staff, that groups is where this happens best. It's our goal that everyone at First Free be involved in a group where they're growing and serving, experiencing biblical community. In addition to building, guiding, and shepherding our group's ministry, the group's pastor at First Free will also have the opportunity to lead special events, special ministry projects which support the group's ministry. There will also be other more general pastoral duties associated with this role in keeping with the special gifts and personality of the person who's hired. I'm excited to be able to talk more about this really great opportunity to grow into a ministry role that has such a great potential to impact God's kingdom. We have a great pastoral team here at First Free with great connection and partnership in ministry. Thanks again for checking us out.